friends. It's Mme West here from the library. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to read to you today a story about shapes. Shapes we can find all over if you just start to look for them. I want you to notice in this book, as we're reading, all the different ways that these shapes are found in everyday life. We're going to read about 4 shapes. We're going to read about a square, a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle, 5, and an oval. So we're going to read about all these shapes, and I want you to see how many places we can find these shapes. I also want you to notice the rhyming words in the story. This is a story that has lots of rhymes. So let's read it together. All right. A shape is a form. It's how something looks, with a top and a middle and a bottom. And knowing about them all, inside and out, they're easy to name if you spot them. So we're going to read about the shapes in English, and then you're going to learn about some shapes in French too in your class. A circle is round like the dot on this gown, like a hula hoop, pie, or some rings. The door on this dryer, a bicycle tire. The circle forms all of these things. Now on this page, the word rings and things rhyme together. And that's what makes the book sound sort of cute and funny. There's not one straight line in a circle's design. It's just a continuous bend. It's looped and it's curved, and when closely observed, you'll find no beginning or end. And that's why a circle is a very special shape. If 2 dogs would fetch one and lengthen and stretch one, an oval would be its new shape, like this rug on the floor. Or you could make more ovals, if you outlined an egg or this grape. What can you see that's an oval shape? Take a break. Look around. What's an oval shape? Most racetracks are oval. If one day you go, you'll note stretches that aren't quite as round. These straightaway places are perfect for races with no curves to make you slow down. When 3 straight lines meet, the result is quite neat. A triangle shape will be formed. This nice slice of pizza, he's trying to heat a rectangular treat being warmed. Who likes pizza? Do you cut it into squares or triangles? The sign that says yield, where the road meets the field, see, that's a triangle as well. These earrings that dangle are each a triangle, 'cause both have 3 sides, you can tell. So just as a tricycle has 3 round wheels and a triceratops has 3 sharp horns, triangles will have both 3 sides and 3 corners. So try to remember these forms. Something interesting to note is that these 3 triangles all are special kinds of triangles. One's a regular triangle, one's a right triangle, and the other one has a special kind of angle called an acute angle on the triangle. Triangle trivia. The shade your old house had, this map or this mouse pad, each one of these shapes is a square. The form is 4-sided, and when it's divided, you'll find 4 more squares inside there. The corners all look like the edge of this book, a bit like an uppercase L. The sides have to be all the same length, you see, like the windows in this new hotel. That's for a square. If two sides were smaller and the other two taller, a rectangle is what you'd call it. It's the shape of this doorway, this postcard from Norway, this screen and a check, and this wallet. Those things on this page are all rectangle shapes. Look around, see if you can find a rectangle shape. Rectangles. Like a square, only wider, this billboard for cider is rectangular in its shape. Like a square, only taller, so is this wall or the frame of this fine painted ape. So when you see shapes on the carpet or drapes, on your lunchbox or backpack or games, you'll know what to call every one, big or small, because you'll know each of their names. So think back. What's a triangle? Can you see any? What's a rectangle? A square, a circle, an oval? Do you know? Thanks for listening to our story about shapes. I hope you look around and notice, what are the shapes called? And then try to remember what those shapes are called in French. Take care, everyone.